Thank you for staying with us this far. We're now into the home stretch, of course.
I feel it in my guts.
My favorite part of the program.
I feel it in my guts that we're
Do
in
you
the home
know
stretch.
anybody called Olufemi Ademola Fagade? I'm sure you said no.
No. They won't say no. You just either Google it or be scratching the head.
who is that? Omo-Baba.
Number one.
Fine boy. Finest of them all.
I actually called out his real names. Omo-Baba, that's his stage name. He's actually Olufemi Ademola Fagade. Good morning and welcome.
Man. Good morning. Good to see you again. Looking radiant as ever.
Please don't.
Yes, now, but let's say that.
Really?
You don't want her to blush in public.
Show fine, go. Show pretty. Show pretty, go. Omo-Baba, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Omo-Baba is a comedian, a comic actor, a musician, and a businessman. Now tell her, which business do you do, please?
What services do you need?
Hey.
That's what Nigeria has taught.
General merchants.
What services do you need? I'll provide it. Any field. Any field. That's why it's called networking. There's somebody that can do what you need that I know that you don't know.
So somebody said that he was a general merchant and he could even supply girls if you wanted girls.
Yes, I have a friend that owns a club. So do you want a club party? I call him up, he links with you. If there's money, you give me my percentage for sure. I mean, that's how I think things will work now. Collaboration is the new crude oil. So if you are lacking
the new crude oil?
Yes. You have to collaborate with everybody.
So you are into any business I want to
Just
do?
name it. I know somebody that is into it. Yes. Oh, we need a compare, it's a sense of humor. We need about 4 people. Okay, I will say I'll do one. Okay, I have 2 here already, plus another one. Maybe I'll call Ali Baba. That's 4.
House don't fool.
That's the business, I mean, that's the new thing in town.
Since you got into comedy, it would seem like you either stopped doing music the way you used to, or it evolved.
Well, I was actually doing Afrobeat gospel.
Okay.
Afrobeat in a gospel world. I had a 14-man band, and we play in churches, These guys, some of them are not even Christians, but they are talented. So they follow me to churches and all that. And you have some of them that are, church boys. Then after every ministration performance, we're about to go, they will come and meet me for transport. And me, I came for free for the work of God. So then we know those that will give you transportation or money for ministration.
For the boys.
Yes, when you hear, God bless you, let's go to the church office. Something's coming. But when you hear, God bless,
yeah.
You are blessed.
Wait. Come back. Start afresh. Because I think maybe I lost it like someone did.
You see, so when you hear God bless you, can we see? Yes. Can we see you at the church office? You are going to get envelope.
Okay.
The boys will smile.
Okay.
But when you hear, oh my brother, that was a good one. You are blessed.
Blessed.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Just know that they will be dragging you or Godfather. The drummer will call you, keyboardist will call you, bassist will call you. But in between doing those, while they are setting up, I need to engage the crowd. So I crack 1 or 2 jokes, tell a story, and people start laughing, And somebody will come and meet you and say, oh, your band is large. Can we just have only you do that 5-minute, 3-minute stuff you just did now for our event in our church, in our school, and all that? So that gave back to stand-up.
And that's how the band began to...
Well, it now reflected in my performances as a stand-up comedian.
Okay.
So now, I'm now infusing music into my jokes. So I don't like to be boxed to say I'm a music comedian. I have ideas of music, I know music, and I can make people laugh. So I can infuse both together, plus acting. I was doing one-man drama. When I always call my guys, where are you now? We are late. Let's go for this. Hey, I'm on my way. My mommy sent me kerosene. Only me will take their roles. So I started doing one-man drama. So standing as a comedian, you are acting. I can sing, add to my jokes, and tell the joke. So 3 in 1 collaboration.
Omo-Baba, you studied industrial relations and what's the other
Personnel
thing?
management.
Personnel management. How did you end up doing this?
And when Nigeria starts studying you, you know, when you are studying in school, Nigeria will be studying you. It's you. So this is what you think you want to do. Okay, we are studying you. So when Nigeria starts studying and this on a serious note, this is another way of taking the burden of the government. I see a lot of people always clamoring, saying there's no job out there, there's no job out there. As a student, you don't just earn money from your parents. You earn money by yourself while in school. So I do tell people that are working as well, you're working in an organization. I mean, you can say, oh, I got this face cap. I have 10 of it, if you like it. Once you hear comment about what you're putting on, what you're wearing, and you know where you got it from, yes, I can get the same for you at X amount, 5% increment. If you can pay it, if you are my good friend, 1%, 2%.
Businessman.
You don't have to pay me now. But you know when everybody is collecting their salary, end of the month. I mean, that's just it. That's business. So I didn't wait for the government to give me employment. I started, way younger, doing what I love to do best. Thank God for my parents, my brothers, Pastor Fagade. Today is his birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Your father is a pastor.
My dad is a deacon, an elder in church. So my brother is a pastor.
Oh, my show.
I am a comedian. I saw my father holding the mic, anchoring events in church. He didn't get paid for it.
You didn't say happy birthday to your brother again?
Yes, Pastor Fagade, thank you for being a great mentor. Thank you for all you've done for me, Kolade Fagade. May God continue to bless you. And today is Ali Baba's birthday too.
Oh, that one. That
man is a great man.
I trained him.
Hallelujah. Many happy returns.
So happy birthday, Ali Baba. Happy birthday, Pastor Kolade.
I trained him, just say hello to him for me.
Yeah. I know you people together. So we know we train.
You mentioned your parents now.
Yes, please.
Comedy in the days of Jacob, Papa Lulu, Aderukboko was not the way it is now. The days of Ali Baba, Baba Salah, Baba Mero, and the rest of them. Fast forward to Aluwe, Alawa and Sheki, Aluwe, Baba, Ogabelo, and all of those things. Comedy has since moved. But it was about those times that you started. Tell us how it was for you at the beginning, how, if at all, it was received, and what's the transition been?
So for me, it was not really kumbadom. Like I said, I have a very supportive family. All they care about, this thing that you are doing, hope the family name will not be tarnished. And you will go to school. That's all.
And when you start doing it, hope you can feed yourself and pay your house rent.
That's the thing, But like I said, Ali Baba played a great role. From the generations you mentioned, and immediately it got to him, he made it a business. Not just making people laugh, it is stand-up comedy. They are doing their own in movies and all that, kudos to Gbenga Adeboye as well. A lot of people have been part of this movement. And this is, sometimes it's very sad when you see people when they don't know how it all started. If you are part of something, you need to know the past, you need to know where it is, and where it will definitely go, or where it will end. So Ali Baba changed it. He turned it to a business.
But there was some business element to it before Ali Baba. The John Chukwus of this world, the MC Basket Smarts of this world.
John Chukwu did the same, but Ali Baba made it corporate.
Okay.
More corporate. And, as a 1990 thereabout, it was charging 1 million. I mean, for 10 minutes, for 15 minutes. The broadcasters, Sonny Rabo and the rest were the MCs. So when we have the educated guys stepped in and started doing stand-up comedy, so like now I can anchor and I can still do stand-up. So it depends on your event. It's you that will not tell me, oh, for this event, tone down humor. We just this. Once I get the brief, I know what to do. You know, I know what to say, where to say, and how to say it. This is not just me jumping the gun. This is me growing.
Okay.
This is me watching people do.
Now, you said something about Alibaba playing a role.
Yes.
I'm going somewhere with that. There are those who have the skill, who need mentoring, but listening is a problem. Now, how was it for you allowing, agreeing, accepting the mentoring that you got from, I'm pretty sure it's not just Alibaba that gave that to you.
So what we get to hear more now is I'm self-made. There's no self-made. Somebody somewhere has played a role. Somebody somewhere has been positioned to get you into position. So you don't just get into position. If the number 10 is if the midfielder does not give you a true pass, you can't score as a striker. If the midfielder does not get it from the defender or the goalkeeper to the defender, the ball will not get to the next place. So there's somebody somewhere that has been part of your growth that will change your orientation, mentality about a lot of things. That's why mentorship is good. You don't have to know your mentor's house. You don't have to stay with them. You can read about them. You can watch them. And when you have the opportunity to meet them, milk what you can milk, but don't be a pest. So in that position, I've got elderly ones at home. My sister is a renowned journalist as well, you know, so I watch them, the way they do their stuff and all that. So when you mention, I'm doing this, or they see you doing this, they can correct you on it. That's the first step. From home, from your sitting room. Once you make mistake, there should be somebody in the house that can tell you, oh, no, that's not how it's done. I think this is how it's done. Yes. And then you accept and you move forward. So the moment you say, nobody can correct me, I know it all. Well, it's just a matter of time. Like they say in Yoruba, it's just a matter of time. So there are overnight success. There's nothing bad about that. In the days of social media, now you just discover that, oh, you are the rave. There's nothing bad. Then go and start learning well, because you need to sustain it. Because with time will tell whereby the boys will be separated from the men.
Okay. You are more known now for stand-up comedy, for comparing events and all, right?
Yeah.
Tell us the engineering that goes into constructing a joke.
So,
don't give us your, what's that thing that they say? Don't give us your trade secrets.
No, I mean, so it's nothing to hide. I mean, a success is someone that teach people. When you share knowledge, you are reminding of yourself of what you've learned.
And learning by listening again.
And learning by listening again, because others to have their opinion that you can pick. So for me, Nigeria is funny. You don't get Nigeria is so funny. Okay, we had COVID. The fuel is 500. Fuel is 500 now. From how much? So the reactions are there on the road already. The state started saying civil servants should start working from home. We come to office 3 times a week, work from home twice a week. Let that happen in Lagos. Where will last man work? Let's start with that. So now imagine that I'm in my house. I parked in front of my gate. Somebody with uniform at the top, boxers, now came to clamp my car. I said, what's going on? He said, I'm working from home. Imagine where a conductor will work. When you say work from home, conductor. We need to sit at home. Anyway, maybe he will start doing IT. Comedians
Work from home.
Comedians can work from home. Actually.
How about firefighter?
Yeah. We'll be fighting the fire in his house. There might be fire on the mountain. You know? So I mean, that's the trail. You see people, you think they are rappers now. Somebody is just coming towards you, bouncing. You say, in your head, man, this guy can rap. This guy, by the time he's passing you, he's lamenting. School fees, house rent. Yeah. He's just talking to himself. And you think it's rap. See, there's joke everywhere. So for me, I get a topic, I can milk it. I write the first line, the first funny part that I think came to me. We just spoke about working from home. Now, there are so many things that can join that. That will take me a stretch of about 10 minutes. That's one joke. So once I get that funny part, I don't rush to tell those jokes. I'll sit down again and think, if I'm stressed about thinking about it and it's not coming, I'll leave it there. It might take another 6 months. Something will trigger and you will remember what you have written first. Then you go back and add it to it. I have a joke like that. It's long. It's about 5 minutes set. And the first line was just the first line. It took me another 6 months to say, wait, what if it's this company that called me? Will I now mention the name of this particular brand? And I changed it. And for a stand-up comedian, where you are meant to be, whether you're young, whether you're old, it's just like footballers that keep going to the training pitch. You have to be at the comedy clubs. And that is where I mastered the trick. Comedy clubs, where you have the younger one coming to see someone that's made it doing the same thing you want to do. There's a connect. Now you are sitting down, you're looking at Basketman, you're sitting down, you're looking at Gbenga Adeyinka, and you have not met them before, you know. And by the way, Gbenga Adeyinka was the first person that told me where I would be auditioned so that I can perform a Night of 1,000 Laughs. After performing everywhere for almost 5 years, I've not played the big league. So will I say I just made it? It was contributing. It contributed to my talent, to my success. Alibaba was the first guy that introduced me on Night of 1,000 Laughs stage, like a superstar. And he has not met me before. I will not forget those ones. You know, he contributed to my talent. And when I finished, he said, oh, you have it. You can add it. You can add this. You can add this. Now there are some jokes that I think for myself, and these jokes are funny, but I don't see myself cracking them.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Why?
I have my beliefs. I have things that I can't say by myself that I decided to never to say on stage.
So you give such jokes out?
That I know that this guy, he will say it. And I will call you and give it to you. And that's fine. That's fine by me because you didn't steal it. And a lot of people are stealing. Plagiarism is the order of the day.
Okay. So there's plagiarism and then there's copyright.
Yes.
There's plagiarism, but then there's copyright. Is
copyright.
there a way to copyright jokes?
Okay, so here's the thing now. The culture will always play its role in it. Here's the guy that you are seeing, trying to come up with this kind of support I got. And I'm seeing a young man trying to do the same thing. Then I now say to him that, oh, because you stole my joke that time, I have it registered. So I'm taking you to court. With the advent of social media now, what do you think people will tell me?
Well, they will probably tell you to take him to court.
So we've had comedians that have slapped comedians backstage.
Yeah?
Yes. It's not every news that will be breaking.
It's not all
It's not all the news that you get to hear. So we've had comedians walk up to comedians and say, no, it's not. And some younger colleagues complain of senior colleagues, doing their jokes. So I had 1 or 2 complaints about that, and I said, hey, young man, listen. So one thing, that means your joke is very funny. But this person to pick on it. I'm not saying it's right, but you know what? Keep walking. You are being recognized now. So keep walking. Okay, when you are saying that, what about our jokes that have been turned to skits? 70-80%.
Give me an example.
A lot. I will just This table, I will scatter everywhere now. I'll just break this table a lot. I mean, so that's why comedy club is very important. That's why I always appreciate everybody that has been part of the growth of comedy clubs in Nigeria.
Okay, so tell you seems you have one.
Yes, it's called On Not Your Tie at the Comedy Zone. On Not Your Tie with Omo-Baba at the Comedy Zone. The Comedy Zone is at the Zone in Bagada, where you have corporate outfits come for their events, product launch, and do everything corporate, you know, the package you're event for. And that space is the audience that I'm targeting. I'm targeting people that are working, not those that will go back home and go and do makeup and come out again to come and relax. No, bring the stress from work. You can call me a doctor. You can call me an honorable. You can call me a pastor, because we are doing the job of the government as well. So you bring the stress from work, come and relax, laugh. Distress them. Yes, at the Zone, at the Comedy Zone. It's at Bagada, you know.
When is this?
It's every last Friday. We're
Okay.
having one next week. Kelly Black is one of the guests. Pronouns is we've had loads of comedians. Omo-Baba, Benga, we've had Ebube. We have the young. You know, you have the first, second, third, fourth generation of comedians. That's what I try to do. I merge everyone together. Let's have fun, you know.
Okay.
Basketman has his own. D1 has a comedy club. SK has a comedy club. You know, every comedian is now finding it interesting to say, there must be a place that I have that people can come and watch me weekly.
Let's not just be...
For a fee?
There are some weekly, there are some monthly.
For a fee?
For a fee, yes. Some, for mine is strictly by invitation.
Okay.
You have to be a captain of industry, you have to be a top executive.
Baba.
For you to come.
Okay.
What if
I've done Bugwero before.
Okay.
Okay, Bogwero. Our guest has been Olufemi Ademola Fagade. Well, you all know him as
Omo-Baba.
Omo-Baba.
Fine
boy. Check him out. Check him out. Check him out.
Tough. You know,
Fine boy,
let
no
the
pimples.
ugly breathe.
Let the
Ugly breathe. Let the ugly breathe. I'm no longer in that category anymore.
Time to go before this guy who will extend this program to just...
They just start reading magic.
That's another topic of another joke that he's just saying.
Yes, sir.
Let the ugly,
Let the ugly breathe.
Don't go there
I'll
yet.
frustrate them with my handsomeness now.
Thank you for coming, Omo-Baba.
Thank you for having me.
We
It's
wish
always a
you all
pleasure.
the best.
Thank you.
So, thank you for staying with us today, this beautiful, wet Saturday. I'll see you again next time. I am Alero Edu.
And I'm Ayo Makinde. You can't... The way she ended the program with that sigh, is already thinking about the journey. Bye for now.